A bit of a hill.
His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
Did you see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to high school football here on SummitCitySports.com. We're coming to you live from Leo as the Leo Lions will take on the Norwell Knights tonight in a game that pits a 2-0 team versus a 1-1 team here this evening. My name is Ryan Dellinger. I'll be your host for tonight's matchup between these two conference foes in the NE8 conference. Got some technical difficulties here right now. Hold on one second and we'll keep on rolling here. All right, there we go. Once again, my name is Ryan Dellinger. My cameraman tonight, Big Dave Peterson. He'll be up there getting all the highlights for you on the camera. Norwell this season, 2-0. Leo 1-1. The head coaches for the two teams, Josh Gerber. He's in his 5th year at Norwell. He's 12-32 overall. Jared Sauter in his 15th year at Leo, 119-40. The Sagarin ratings for Leo, they're 73.6. Good for 48th overall in the state and 13th in Class 4A. Norwell with a 56.43 Sagarin rating, good for 118th. And 17th in 3A. The last outing for Norwell was a big win over Heritage, 35-7. Leo with a game against Mooresville. Interestingly, that game they got done in 24 hours, Dave. Can you believe that? I talked to the AD here, Dave Boyce, and he said he was actually driving back and forth with his daughter down in Ball State, and they got this game scheduled and actually got it done in less than 24 hours. And lo and behold, Mooresville traveled up here 3 hours to take on Leo. They defeated them 34-17. We'll take a quick break here. Tonight's new feature here on Summit City Sports is the Northeast Indiana Game Night. It's the recap or the preview of this game. So check this out. This is new here on Summit City Sports.
Well, our final game we're going to look at, Norwell's traveling to Leo. A tough week for Leo last week. New Haven's on the road at Pioneer. And Norwell has started the season here 2-0. They got a really nice sophomore class over there, a good-looking defense. We haven't really talked about Norwell since the Pearson Harnish days, but they're really turning things around over there in Ossian, Indiana.
Yeah, they are. We featured them this week in game night. 2-0, something to keep an eye on. Like you mentioned, that defense. Max Ringer is a name to circle on your roster tonight. Hard-nosed running back. If Norwell's able to run the ball with some success, they'll be in good shape to possibly pull off an upset. And again, their quarterback, that's the kid that stands out. His name escapes me right now, Eli Riley. He's the one that on film these last 2 weeks, Heritage and Leo's coaches both have said right off the bat, this is the guy that you have to stop. This is a kid that's a dynamic playmaker. He's not Chandler Harnish, a former Norwell fame, but he's a pretty good athlete, and he's a dual threat kind of kid. If he has some success, especially with some design rollouts, maybe some play action passes, especially early on down and distance situations, 1st and 10 type situations, to soften that Leo defense up, they might stick in it. On the other side, though, Leo, we talked about this already, kudos to the Leo Lions leadership, their administration, their coaches, athletic directors, for finding a way to play football a week ago on basically a day's notice against a state-ranked Mooresville team. They lost 34-17, but I tell you what, Jeff, I think that decision will pay dividends 100-fold by the end of the season, because it tells me, no, we're not taking a week off. We know we're not going to be able to prepare for a very, very good state-ranked team, but we're going to battle them and we're going to play our very best, and we're going to get reps, which our kids need. And they actually were in that game for quite a while, 34-17 to the Mooresville Pioneers is nothing to be ashamed of, and Leo will benefit from that decision.
Welcome back to Leo as we get set for an NE8 battle between the Norwell Knights and the Leo Lions. Taking a look around the area tonight and other action we will have for you. We'll try to update you throughout the night here. It'll be Belmont at Columbia City, East Noble at Huntington North. New Haven goes on a bit of a drive, about an hour and a half down to take on a very good Pioneer team. Those are teams from the NE8 that are playing tonight. New Haven was supposed to play DeKalb, but due to some COVID outbreak in DeKalb, they were not able to do it, and so they decided to go down and take on a really good Pioneer team. Over in the Summit Athletic Conference, it's Concordia at Snyder. It is Northside at Carroll, Northrop at Wayne, Southside at Bishop DeWanger, and Homestead will take on Bishop Lures. The standings in the Northeast 8, Columbia City, East Noble, New Haven, and Norwell all sit atop with 2-0 records. Something's going to change tonight because Leo plays a tough game here tonight. Huntington North and Leo both at 1-1. Belmont will start their season tonight, and DeKalb 0-1 on the season. Both of these teams like to put up some points tonight on the season. Norwell already scoring 77 points in 2 games, while Leo at 67. So a very close matchup as far as scoring goes. If you look at what John Harrell predicts tonight, he does predict Leo in a bit of a lopsided win, 38-14 over Norwell. Got to bear with me tonight. We've got some big time wind here at Leo High School, and we're going to do some Raiders here. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle. They've got other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, and engine diagnostics. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. You're invited to join ProFred Credit Union, where we get to know you. To better serve you, sign up online in 5 minutes or stop by a branch. Join ProFed today and start owning your financial future at profedcu.org. At Ottenweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttenweilerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball player in the area from ages 5 to 18. Our players are equipped with elite level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is providing the best possible solution for your home or business. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. Alisteca Mexican Restaurant has been a Fort Wayne favorite since 1973. Alisteca Mexican recipes are sure to tantalize your taste buds. Visit AlistecaRestaurant.com. Got a new sponsor here tonight on Summit City Sports, and it's iCryo. iCryo specializes in whole body cryotherapy, body sculpting, cryofacials, infrared sauna, and compression therapy. Check out Jalen Smith's signature location on Coliseum Boulevard by Blaze Pizza. Parkview Sports Medicine continues to lead the way in Northeast Indiana. Our specialized sports medicine teams offer direct access to physical therapy and sports physicians in our new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. No referrals needed, saving you time and money. Visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more. So we roll on here on the iCryo pregame show as the two teams have yet to come back out on the field and get ready to go. Once again, my name is Ryan Dellinger. I'll be your host, and just as I said, here comes the Lions out on the field. For Norwell, their wins this season are over Jay County and Heritage. Last year, their season came to an end in a loss to the Concordia Cadets 14-7. They finished it last year 5-6 overall. The players you want to watch tonight for them are Eli Rogers. He'll start at quarterback. He's 11 of 21 for 172 yards and 3 touchdowns on the season for Norwell. He'll have some help in the backfield. He'll have Max Ringer in the backfield with him. He's a 5'10", 175-pound senior. His receivers tonight will be Bo Morgan, Blake Helfrich, Isaiah Brigi, and Luke Graft. On the offensive line, they'll go with Quinn Breband, Zach Christensen, Ari Riley, Brody Boylan, and Cole Patrick. So those are some of the players on offense you'll watch tonight for Norwell. For Leo last year, they had a really good season. I believe they were 10-2 overall. And their loss came to East Noble, who eventually went on to the state championship. They lost 14-7. I think we're going to have our national anthem here in just a moment. And we are. Our anthem is played, and we are ready for our first ever NE8 matchup here on SummitCitySports.com. It's been a big week here on Summit City Sports for high school sports. We've had soccer and 3 volleyball matches, all 3 of them pretty good in their own right. Last night we had a good Belmont team. They were victorious over the Snyder Panthers at Snyder. For the night before that, it was Leo. The Leo Lions come up with a huge win on the road. They beat the Lady Cadets of Concordia in 4 sets, and that was quite a good matchup between those two teams. And then it was on Tuesday night as we had our first high school volleyball match as Belmont took on their crosstown rivals Heritage and defeated them in straight sets out at Belmont High School. If you'd like to become a sponsor here on Summit City Sports, we'd love to have you. Go to our website, SummitCitySports.com, and email our owner, Jeff Mahoney, and get in touch with him. We'd love to have more sponsors here. It does allow us to promote more sports, more athletes, and more athletics here in the city of Fort Wayne. Leo dressed in their home purple uniforms, white numbers. On the far side of the field, the Norwell Knights in their white uniforms and their navy blue letters and numbers for the Knights. The wind tonight blowing straight out of the west across the field here. It's gusting pretty good, at times up to about 20 miles an hour. It's beautiful out, about 70 degrees. We're outside tonight announcing. A little bit of a small press box here, pretty packed in there. And it's a beautiful night to be outside, so we're right out here at the 40-yard line. And more fans here in attendance than we've had the last 2 weeks. Next week, we'll be out at New Haven. Leo on the road will take on a good New Haven team, Jakar Williams. That quarterback is something else. If his wide receivers catch the ball, that's a very tough team. And it looks like we're going to have the coin flip here, and we're going to see who decides to get the ball first.
I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
Welcome back here to Leo. Leo, after the touchdown by DJ Allen, picked it off and took it to the house. Leo leads here at 6-0. There's a high kick, comes down right about the 11. And they'll pick it up and bring it straight up the field and nothing there. Norwell will start at their own 21-yard line this time. Better field position for the Knights. Here's the give straight up the middle and a good run by Ringer. Norwell themselves, they'll try to do some ball control as well here. There's a lot of runs tonight. In fact, the only pass was picked off for a touchdown thus far. Leo in their 4-3 defense. Here's another run up the middle. That'll be enough for a Knight first down. First down attempt from the 35 and some laundry. Somebody got caught moving a bit too early on the Knights lineup. That'll move them back 5. First down and 15 now from the 30. There's a high snap and the give right up the middle comes Ringer. He'll get back close to the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up a second down and about 11. Michael O'Brien with the tackle. The only score coming thus far here in this first quarter, an interception by DJ Allen. He returned it for a 3-yard touchdown. We've got 4:37 already in a quick first quarter. They'll bring a player across in motion. Here's a give to Ringer up the middle again. And he'll pick up about another 5 yards on that carry. And will Norwell finally go through the air. They've got some good receivers. Breezy, Morgan, and Hayfledge. Bigger question is, can they give Eli Riley some time to throw the ball? They'll keep Ringer in the backfield. Max Ringer, the senior. He gets a. Riley turns around and mentions something to him, and he'll go under center now. They'll bring player across the formation, pitch it to the outside on the jet sweep. He's got some room out there, and here comes a hold, and that's coming back. That was number 12 with the run. Draft with the carry, but a hold is going to be called right at about I'll say the Norwell 37. That's going to make it a third and very long now for Norwell. .338 to go here in the first quarter. Quick one thus far. And now they'll try to spread out that Leo defense. Two receivers here to the near side, one to the far side with Ringer in the backfield. Here's a high snap. Riley will call zone number. He's got some room to go. Pushes it up the field, and a fumble's on the turf, and it looks like Norwell. Might have been Ringer that jumped on it. He did, and it'll be a fourth down now for Norwell. And they'll punt. Riley is also the punter. Back to receive now for Leo. Number 1, Caden Miller. And they'll also send back number 9, Rylan Crawford. And they will look. Oh, a high snap. Good catch there by the quarterback. He'll boot it. A good one here to the near side. Off the fingertips. And it's a free ball. No, they miss it. Norwell missed it. And Leo's able to pick it up. Number 8 had a chance. Went right through his fingers. Brigi. Could have given Norwell some life inside the Leo 20, but it went right through his fingers. So they will start now at their own 16. .233 to go here in the first quarter. Stay with those 3 running backs back there. Barber now turns and gives it right up the middle. And a good first down run. It'll get out over the 20 out to the 21, so I'll pick up a 5 on that. Staying behind big old nasty number 67, Landon Livingston. Getting a lot of looks from big-time colleges now. He's already picked up, I believe, 5 offers. Game clock now at 2 minutes. There's a snap and a flag. And we'll see what the official says here. The only thing that's really slowed down the game today is 3 or 4 flags. Sideline infraction. So there will be no yardage taken away, at least on this first time. Say some players for Leo standing out in the white. You got to be back in the purple. So it'll be 3rd down and 6 now from the 21. Actually about 3rd and about 3, to be honest with you. The snap and the give to the first guy. And nothing on that. It'll be, they actually lose a couple yards as Miller Ringenberger with the big tackle there for Leo, and a punting situation now as McCauley will come out and punt for Leo. So chance now for Norwell. He has some good fielding position, or field position here as they send back their 2 number 13 back there, Bo Morgan, along with number 9. Joel Rinkenberger. Good snap, the lefty with the punt, into the wind. Good high spiraling kick. Rinkenberger bounces off his face mask and cannot get away, and he's dropped after he fielded the ball right around his 34-yard line. A good open field tackle there. Might have been trying to see Damien Gudekunst with the tackle there right away, and they'll spot it right around the 35 at the 35. Riley under center. Ringer behind him. He'll drop straight back. He'll look, now roll to his left. Got some room to run out there. Gets a block, and he's going to have enough for a first down. And the first big run of the game for Norwell. We'll take a look at that on the Traction AP replay. And they're at the 49 now. Snap to give right up the middle. Here comes Ringer. He's got a little bit of room there. Gets about 6. O'Brien with the tackle, and it'll be a second down and 3 from the Leo 44. And that will do, well, we got 1 second to go, and that will do it for quarter number 1. After 1, it's Leo 6, Norwell nothing. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second quarter. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
We are ready to go here for quarter number 2. Leo on the march, or excuse me, Norwell on the march. Are down at 44 of Leo. It'll be 2nd and 3. And somebody on that, they'll call offsides on Leo, and that will give Norwell the automatic first down. That offensive line doing a very good job for Norwell tonight. They've been able to get a good push. Offensive line of Dryband, Christensen, Riley, Boylan, and Patrick having themselves a good day so far. And they'll send in a receiver to each side. Number 13, Bo Morgan, and number 12, Luke Graft. Here's a straight drop. He'll look. Good blocking. He'll roll now out to his right. Got a lot of room to go right down the middle, and he's a speedy guy and picks up about 6. So you can see a good game plan so far by Norwell. They want to spread out the Leo defense, and their splits with their offensive linemen have gotten wider. That'll spread them out even farther. And when they run the receivers down the field, that takes 2 defenders out of the box, and Riley's been able to pick up first downs. They'll go with the same formation. Ringer behind Riley. An offset tight end. Now they'll bring him across the middle. Give it to Ringer. He'll bounce into the middle. Nowhere to go on that one. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage or maybe just a bit extra on that one. Riley again, he'll turn, fakes, rolls, and there's a host of Lions waiting for him, and they take him to the ground. So that'll bring up 4th down and 3. .23 to play here in the second quarter. Riley now will turn. He'll give it to Ringer on 4th and 3, and they're close. And if I'm looking at the far official, it is not close. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the ball will go back to Leo. .16 to go here in this quarter. Leo will have it from their own 30-yard line. Barber will turn and pitch it. Number 21 will get it around the corner and pick up the first down. Hepner with the big run. Carson Hepner picks up the first down for Leo. Barber under center, turns. He'll keep it himself. He'll roll here to the near side. He's got, no! Ringenberger's had enough of that, and he takes him down. Number 9, Joel Ringenberger, having a good first half for Norwell. Snap. Hepner again to the left side. He's got some room over there. And a fumble. Norwell comes up with it. And Hepner down on the field.
Ball recovered by Norwell's number 9, Joel Ringenberger. First down,
Hepner does not look good there running off the field. Riley with the ball once again for Norwell. They'll set up right at the 45. Turn, give it to Ringer. Straight up the middle and busts through a couple tacklers and picks up about 6. .56 to go here in the first half. Leo with the only touchdown of the game came defensively when DJ Allen intercepted Riley's pass and took it back for a 3-yard touchdown. Riley now gives to Ringer again. He'll try right side. Not much there. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Norwell now with a 3rd and 5. And to give to Ringer. He'll try that side again. Nothing there for Ringer. Ringer thought he was going to get that first down, and we got cut down there, so bring up a 4th down and 2. And now Riley will just call zone number. Now throws on the runs, got a receiver out there off his fingertips, and it'll be another turnover on downs. So Leo with the ball now. They'll have it at their own 39. $7:11 to go here in our first half. Bringing receiver here to the near side, Leo. And a fumble. I can see the ball from here. It's still on the ground. That'll move back Leo about 7 yards. Second down and 15 now. And they'll give it here to the near side. One guy to beat, can't get around him, is number 23. He's taken down. That's Crawford. Crawford in now for Hepner, who was injured on the last carry. And a straight drop. Barber's pass to the outside. Gets his receiver in stride. And it's enough for a first down. Barber again after the good first down here. They'll run it here to the near side. And a nice tackle. And we've got a flag at the end of the play. Possibly could be a face mask. And we have more than just one. We might have unsportsmanlike on 2 players and another penalty. These may all offset. unless they saw the same penalty maybe both officials did. Our five-man crew doing a great job tonight. 5:09 to go here in this first half. And we know one player that got caught in trouble, number 66 for Norwell. He walked out of the huddle. And I believe he's the one that got hit with the face mask. Personal foul on each team, and I think they're all going to offset. And the officials, I think, are deciding whether they replay it or just stay with the play. So we'll do it all over again. It'll be first and 10 from the far side of the field, right at the 50. 5:09 to play. Not much offense being played tonight. Very good defense by both teams. The lone touchdown by DJ Allen. The pick six as he picked off Eli Riley and ran it back for a 3-yard touchdown. That was all set up by a great punt. All right, they'll wind the clock once again. Barber under center. He'll turn. He calls his own number. He better hold on to that ball. He had it away from his body. He'll run it, pick up the first down and more. Check that out on the Traction AP replay. Ball down to the 32. Game clock continues to run. We're down to 4:30 here. As Leo right in front of us. And they'll give it up the middle to Caden Miller. He breaks through that first line of defense and picks up about 4 on that carry. And the wind is completely stopped now. It was gusting earlier, and the only reason why I mentioned that is because Leo's going this way. They would have had the wind with them. And it was gusting at about 20 miles an hour, and now it's kind of gone away. And their field goal kicker already getting loosened up here as they're obviously getting into his range. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Once again, want to thank Dave Boyce, the athletic director here at Leo. We were supposed to have soccer this week too, but that got canceled. Canterbury had to cancel on them, but we did have the girls volleyball team on. And here's a run to the near side. It'll get strung out, not much there. That was number 23 again on the carry, Ethan Crawford. Good D there by Norwell as they strung him out, and a couple Knights able to come up and make the stop. At halftime here, we will have the Kelly Automotive halftime show. We will go ahead and try to find some scores from around the area. This game's going quite quick. I'm not sure we'll have many halftime scores, but what we do get, we will have for you. 3rd down and 5 from the 27. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Barber now turns, gives it to number 14, and he's got enough for the first down. That's Tanner Jackson for Leo. That'll keep the chains moving, keep that clock ticking down, and now DJ Allen will check in. We've already seen his hands on defense. Well, they run a little play action and look for him through the air. The ball sits right at the 20. So Leo inside the Parkview Sports Medicine red zone. They'll turn. Miller with it now, sidesteps one player, and he's close to first down yardage. And now the offensive line starting to take over. They ran right behind big old Landon Livingston on that play. He cleared a path. And it's 2nd down and about a half a yard. Leo in no hurry here. Now down to 2 minutes. That ball sits right at the 11. So if they pick up the first down, it'll be 1st and goal. And the quarterback calls his own number, and he'll push it the pile straight up the middle, taken down right inside the 5, we'll say at the 4. And now Leo will be in no hurry. We'll take a look at the play before that. Miller's big run. Once Miller makes the first guy miss, it's hard to catch up to him. And that ball sits right at the 5. Barber under center. And we had 2 people jump, both guards for Leo. And that'll push him back 10. Actually, it looks like they may call offsides. They are. So offsides on Norwell. It looked like the 2 guards both moved early for Leo, but they catch Norwell cheating, and I think we have a timeout. We do. We'll use one as well. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
1:26 to go here in the first half. Leo knocking on the doorstep here at first. Down and goal from the 3. Close one over in the Summit Athletic Conference. Carroll and Northside a 1-point game. Here's the give. Right up the middle. And Tanner Jackson with the touchdown. So both touchdowns via the 3-yarder, 1 an interception, 1 a run. And will the kicker go for 2 here? And they'll keep the quarterback on the field. They'll go for 2. Try to get this back to 14. They tried it last time, ran right, and were stuffed. And they'll run the sweep here to the near side, and they'll get it. 14-0. Our score, Leo over Norwell. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the kickoff. We're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
.122 to go here in the first half. Leo will kick off. McCauley back there to kick off. Standing back right at the goal line looks like number 12, Luke Graft. He'll have a couple upbacks right in front of him, Ringenberger, and looks like maybe number 10 standing there as well. And here comes the left-footed boot. Not much wind behind it. He'll drive it down close to the goal line. And Graft from his own 1. He'll come straight up the middle. Didn't look like he was too sure he wanted to run that back. He does, gets it to the 20. And now we'll see what Eli Riley has in store. They're going to have to go with the hurry-up offense here. 1:16 to go here in the first half. We'll have the Kelly Automotive halftime show for you. Like I mentioned earlier, it's Carroll leading Northside 14-13 in that game. So trip receivers now to the far side of the field for the Knights. They'll have one here to the near side, and they'll spread out Leo once again. And Riley will go ahead and run it himself. He's slowed up there by Landon Livingston. Doesn't pick up much. In fact, only picks up about 1. And they're going to have to get back there and hurry up. Game clock now down to 1 minute to go here in the first half. And they run their plays in. I'm not sure Norwell's in any hurry here. And this time they'll go with 2 receivers to the far side. They'll bring Graft across in formation. They'll pitch it to him. This was a good play last time for him, and it's going to be another one this time. He'll pick up about 5 on that play. Tackled there by, I believe, Livingston. And DJ Allen also there. And now this time Riley now can get close to his sideline and get the play. 19 seconds to go, and I don't think they're going to snap the ball here. So I think we're going to go to half 14-0. Leo as it clicks down here, and we'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the Kelly Automotive halftime show. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Sure, we have to do this. A bit of a hill. His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
Do you see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life. At Parkview
Welcome back here to Leo High School. We are at halftime. The band was just on the field here. And nice job by them. And we'll take a look at the scores from around the area. The one that I think everybody's probably most interested in would be the New Haven score. New Haven trails Pioneer 14-6 in the second quarter. So actually that was just in the first quarter. That game might have got underway just a bit later than everybody else. We'll try to switch over here now to some of the local scores. We're probably one of the faster games to halftime since it's been mostly run. And Northside was winning at last check. Snyder leading Concordia 10-0. So the defense has shown up tonight for the Panthers. Heritage leads Woodland 14-7. It's Homestead leading Lure 7-0. See if we can find some more here for you. Carroll now leads Northside with 5 minutes to go in the first half, 22-19. So a back and forth affair there between those two teams. And we'll try to get over here to the Parkview Sports Medicine website. They generally do a really good job of updating scores. So we'll look at theirs. Wawasee leads Plymouth 14-0. Looks like Busco over Garrett 28-0. Lakeland and Prairie Heights in a tight one, 8-7. Lakeland over Prairie Heights. Manchester is winning tonight, 21-14. East Noble is leading Huntington North, 14-0. Adams Central leading tonight, 7-0. Central Noble and Fairfield in a close one. Fairfield leads 14-6. Whitco over Rochester, 21-0. That just about does it for local scores for right now. Like I said, we're one of the early games to get to halftime, so it doesn't shock me there's not a lot of score updates from around the area. We'll see here, we just updated once again. Wayne leading Northrop 26-14. And that looks like that's all the scores we've got for you thus far. I want to thank everybody for watching here on SummitCitySports.com. If you're joining us on Facebook or Twitter or over on Periscope, a young man on Leo would like to say hello to his grandfather. Number 22, Michael O'Brien, would like to say hi to his grandfather, Paul, up in Michigan tonight. So we're really happy that people in Michigan can get to watch football. My nephews play up there at Clarkston High, and unfortunately no football for them this season. So the scoring, a pair of 3-yard touchdowns for Leo. The first one was DJ Allen in the first quarter. He caught a Riley pass and returned it for 3 yards for the TD. And then it was Tanner Jackson with 1:14 to go in the first half. He scored from 3 yards out. They got the 2-point conversion, and that's where we stand at 14-0. Norwell's had some good drives. Unfortunately, they've stalled out and they've turned the ball over twice on down. So can they get their offense rolling? Both teams still back in the locker rooms. Don't forget, next week here on Summit Sports, we'll be back on the trail again. We'll be out doing soccer and some more volleyball. And, of course, next Friday night, we will have some more high school football for you. We will have your Leo Lions taking on a good New Haven team next Friday night out in New Haven. If you're just joining us, New Haven trailing late in the first half to Pioneer, the two-time defending state champions, 14-6. The New Haven team's got a very good defense, so should be an interesting next week's game out there at New Haven. The only player on the field right now for either team is the kicker, McCauley, for Leo. Once again, want to thank our sponsors here on Summit City Sports. Kelly Automotive Group, Tom Steel Tire, Big Eyed Fish, ProFed, Ottenweiler Contracting, Summit Volleyball, Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning, Alisteca Mexican Restaurant, iCryo, and of course, Parkview Sports Medicine. If you haven't had a chance to get out and go to iCryo, I strongly suggest it. It's an interesting concept they've got out there. They put you in a chamber and it fills up and makes it extremely cold for you. And if you're a beginner, they might start you out at a negative 170 some degrees. Since I had been there a couple times, they dropped it down to negative 220 degrees below zero. Took my body temperature down from 89 degrees all the way down to about 53, 54 degrees. And it's pretty chilly in there, but you do feel better, and they've got a good compression area as well to relieve your joints and any other pains you may have. So go out and check out Jalen Smith's place out there on Coliseum Boulevard, right next to Blaze Pizza. And now the team's starting to make their way out on the field. We'll take our final time out. When we come back, we'll have the second half. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
Sure, we have to do this. A bit of a hill. His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
Do you see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walking clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game. the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
We're ready to go here for the start of the second half. Leo will kick off to Norwell. Graft will stand back at about the goal line. No wind any longer here at Leo. Can Norwell get their offense rolling? Here's a good end over end kick. Going to come down inside the 5. Graft gets it, drops it. Now picks it up. Stutter steps, goes to his left. Gets out around the 20, maybe out to the 22, maybe even the 23. Woods on the tackle for Leo. They'll start at their own 23 now. Ringer will start in the backfield. They'll put 2 receivers on the short side of the field and bring Graft here to the near side. And he'll roll that way. He'll take a deep shot this time. He's got his receiver, and no flag. I think just some incidental contact as the feet of Graft and number 6 of Leo, Damian Gutekunst. He's got the feet tangled up, and that was the look they were looking for there, that single coverage. Just a little bit too much on that one for Riley. Single receiver to each side. And they'll give to Ringer. He'll drive it straight up the middle. Picks up about 2 on that play. So 2nd down and 8 coming for Norwell. Got to be careful here if you're Leo. Riley, a good runner. They'll take a defensive lineman out and bring another DB in. Number 3 trots on the field. Braden Bryant. Receivers here on the near side, 1 to the far side. Straight drop. Here comes Allen. He'll flush the quarterback out. Riley will run to his left, and I don't think he's going to get it. I think he's going to be short by about 2 yards, and he is. That'll bring up 4th down now for Norwell. Will they go for it here early in the second half? Wirtz on the tackle. And it looks like, well, the thing is that the kicker for Norwell's also the quarterback, so they can do a couple different things here. They'll keep Riley on the field. And he's going to punt this time. And nobody back yet for Leo. They do not believe they're going to punt this ball away. Now he's standing back a good 12 yards there, so the odds of him doing anything from that deep. And he's going to roll. He looked to throw it, now kicks it. Comes here to the near side. He's going to bounce at about the 38, take a Leo roll, and go down to the 31, or a Norwell roll, I should say. Now we've got a flag on the field, and I think we're going to have some unsportsmanlike conduct, and we do. We have another flag, and it's on the bench of Norwell. So we'll see if these are offsetting. I saw the official turn around and look right into the bench of Norwell, and then grabbed another flag and tossed it out. So he came prepared with 2 flags tonight. $10:50 to play here in quarter number 3. We'll see what they do with all the laundry on the field. We know one's going to be on the bench of Norwell. guaranteed. Unsportsmanlike on Norwell. So evidently both of them are on just, I'm not sure why he threw 2 flags. So that's going to add 15 yards to the end of the run, and another flag thrown on Norwell, and I'm not sure if a player is going to get ejected here, but the officials have had enough, and they threw another flag on Norwell, and that's going to add 30 yards to this end of this run, which it sits at the 31, 41. It'll be at the 49 of Norwell. So a huge penalty now on Norwell. Yeah, that should be at the 40. There you go. You're close. No, that's incorrect. That is incorrect. 31 is the 41 is the, unless there was 3 unsportsmanlike on Norwell, which maybe there was, but that would be incorrect. Adding, if I'm correct, so 31, 41, the 49. So we'll see if the officials get this figured out, but it seemed like they added an extra 10 yards. So there must have been 3 unsportsmanlike. So 3 unsportsmanlike moves the ball all the way down to the 39. Barber under center, 3 running backs back there. Here's the snap. They'll give it to 23. That is Crawford. He'll pick up a couple. Dry band on the tackle that time for Norwell. Leo gets a score here. As slow as the 2 offenses are, it'll be really tough for Norwell to come back. Here's the snap and the give once again, and a big hole right up the middle, and enough for the first down. Crawford with another good run for Leo, and they pick up the first down. You'll see right here on the Traction AP replay, they'll go right behind Landon Livingston again as they pull around one of the other offensive linemen, and they'll have enough for the first down. Hepner was back there. He was injured right at the beginning of the second quarter. Barber will keep it this time, puts his on his hip, and now we've got a hold coming. Yeah, they're either going to, and a hit out of bounds. No flag. I mean, they hit Barber. He was completely out into the purple that time. Holding on Leo. It was either Livingston or I believe DJ Allen that got hit with that. So that'll bring up a first down and about 20 here for the Lions. Barber now with it, and we have movement on the line. You can see on that far side of the line, somebody was leaning forward. No, they'll call offsides again. So that'll give 5 back. Crawford had the carry, didn't get much on that. Must be a defensive lineman lining up in the neutral zone that keeps causing that offside. So now first down and 17. Barber once again. Caden Miller with those quick feet got stopped at the line, and I don't know if he picked up much, but he was in the backfield when the first hit happened, but he was able to get around it, get back towards the line of scrimmage, and now 2nd down and 17. They actually gave him 2 on that play, so 2nd and 13. And the drop, the lefty will look. He'll fire it into the flat. Only person out there is a defensive player, and a hell of an interception out there for Norwell. Check out this on the Traction AP replay. Eli Riley, the quarterback, with the interception. Huge stop there for Norwell as Leo was on the move once again, and Riley stops that. He'll give it to Ringer. Ringer straight up the middle. He'll pick up about maybe 2 on that play. And the ball popped out, and a Leo player had it. The play was already whistled dead. 8:25 to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll give him 3 on that play. Bring Graft out here to the near side with number 13. He'll roll out. Riley wants to move the pocket, so he does. Now he sprints to his left, picks up a block, and picks up the 1st down. That was Bo Morgan out here. Hepner with the tackle. Good to see Hepner back out there. Riley with the 1st down. The clock under 8 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. And Norwell going to need a little bit of a sense of urgency. No big plays in this game other than an interception for a touchdown, but that only went for 3 yards. Riley now rolls again. He'll look. He's under fire. Now he takes off to run. Nope. Gets dropped for a loss. Look like number maybe 25. Works with the tackle, the senior. Riley thought he had somewhere to go, and Wirtz had him in his sights and took him down. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 12 now. Single receivers once again to each side. Here's Riley again. He'll call his own number, and he slips, and he goes down and loses another 2. Both defenses tonight have played great. Leo has figured out Riley, and it's called containment. Keep him in the tackle box, and you've got a shot. The shifty quarterback taken down for another loss. Third down and 14 now for Norwell. The ball stands at their own 26. And a quick throw it out here to the near side. It's a pass. He's got an open receiver. It's Luke Graff. He had it and lost it. Right in his hands. Maybe he heard the footsteps of Logan Barnett. But a great play there by Norwell. Drawn up perfectly, just not executed, in 4th down and 14. Barnett had a shot. So back to receive now Caden Miller and number 9, Crawford. Riley to kick. 6:13 to play here in the third quarter. Sun has gone down here, and it's cooling down quite a bit. Good snap. He'll roll. He'll punt it. Almost blocked by DJ Allen. It'll take a hop and go right, and picked up right away and taken down is Crawford. And the ball will be at, see if they mark that right at the 35 or at the 36. No, they'll say the 34. Here comes Barber again for Leo. 6:04 to go here in the third quarter. No score here in the second half. Eight people in the box now for Norwell. Here's the pitch. Here comes Tanner Jackson. He'll get the corner. Good stiff arm and gets whacked out of bounds. He'll pick up nearly 8 on that play. Tanner Jackson, a big running back at 6 foot. Second down and 3 from the 41. 5:50 to play here in this third quarter. Give up the middle to Caden Miller, and he's met in the backfield quickly by number 8. Isaiah Brigi with the tackle. No gain on that. Actually, they'll say he lost a yard. Third down and 4. And we've got a whistle. And they'll reset the play clock here. And they have not stopped the game clock. Game clock continues to run. Should say about 5:16 on there. And now they'll restart the clock. Had a helmet issue for one of the Norwell players. Third down. Barber keeps it. Can he? Oh, he is met and hit hard by the Norwell defense. And he'll be stopped short about yard, maybe yard and a half, almost 2 yards. Brigi in there once again. And they'll say the punt team on for Leo. McCauley will go back to punt. And they're going to send number 8 back this time is Norwell. They've been putting Luke Graff back there. This time they're going to put Isaiah Brigi back there. Watch out for the fake here. Nope. Good snap. Good end over end kick. It'll sail down inside the 20. Brigi lets it roll inside the 10. Inside the 5 and down at the 3 for McCauley. His second one of the night that has gotten down to the 3-yard line. So a long way to go now for the Norwell offense. And that might even be closer to the 2. Last time Norwell had the ball in that exact same area, they tried to throw the ball. DJ Allen came off his block, picked it off, and walked in for the 3-yard touchdown. That was our first points of the night. So 97 yards away from pay dirt now are Norwell. And they're getting single coverage on their wide receivers. Riley under center. They'll move one of the players across the formation, and here comes Ringer straight up the middle, and he'll have a gain of about 3. Actually, they say Colbert on the carry. Bobby with the tackle. Game clock down to 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in this quarter. Play clock down to 13 already. Riley with the straight drop. He'll look, fires over the middle. He's got a receiver. And did he drop it? He did. Looking for Brigi once again. That would have been enough for a first down. Good thing that official got down on the ground because that ball went right over his head. So that'll bring up 3rd and 6 now from the 7. It was a good route that time by Brigi. He ran right down between the linebacker and safety. Had he caught it, would have had enough for the first down. Riley with it now. He'll look to his left, now steps up. And he wants to throw and does. Throws it to Brigi this time, and I don't believe that's going to be it. Now there's a fumble. And I think Brigi got it back. And let's see, they're going to mark it close to the first down. And I think they're going to have to measure. Jackson on the tackle for Leo. And they'll move the stick, so it was enough for a first down. Brigi with the big play for Norwell that time. Under 3 minutes now in this quarter. 2 receivers to the far side, right here to the near side, just one. And the give, right up the middle, nowhere to go. Landon. Colbert with the carry, but Livingston right there to stop him. And he'll have to come off the field. Well, Colbert, his helmet came off. They'll get Ringer back into the game. Nope, they'll actually give him 2 on that play, 2nd down and 8. Tick, tick, tick goes that clock. Ringer back there now once again for Norwell. Riley with it and a flag. False start on Norwell. That'll march him back 5. He'll be back down on the 10 now. It'll be 2nd down and 13. That ball sits back there deep in the Norwell in their area because of the punting of McCauley. Kicked it, went all the way down to the 3. He's had 2 tonight, get inside the 5. Riley now in the pistol formation. He'll take a 3-step drop. He's flush. He's got some green area here to the near side. He's going to get run out of bounds by number 3. Bryant chased him out of bounds. He'll pick up about 5 or 6 on that play. Now a manageable 3rd and 7 coming for Norwell. They'll bring Brigi back into the lineup, along with Ringenberger, who's right here on the near sideline. He does have single coverage. And they're blitzing off the edge. He drops it, does Riley, picks it up, he rolls. He's scrambling, he's running out of real estate, throws it up for grabs, and it'll go into the bench, and it'll be 4th down now from the 16. Here comes the punt unit for Norwell. So the Leo defense doing a great job tonight for their team, and they are just pinning their ears and getting at the quarterback anytime they want. Miller and number 9 back to return. Crawford, and they're going to have good field position. They're just over midfield. Riley will punt. High snap. Good catch. Here's the kick. It's a line drive. Comes right down the middle of the field. Takes a big hop. Wow. And that goes all the way from the 16 down to the 29. A great punt by Eli Riley. 1:12 to play here in the third quarter. Leo with a 14-0 lead. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Summit City Sports. Follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And also like our Facebook page. Just check us out. You can go to Periscope now. We're on there as well. So all kinds of ways to find us. If some people are asking, why aren't you on YouTube? Well, YouTube this year has only allowed us to do one game a week on YouTube. Now, if you're generally our volleyball games come to you on YouTube. So if you're a Leo fan and we have you that night, it will be on YouTube. But this year, just one game due to some changes that YouTube made. So that's why you're not seeing us over there, but you can get us on Facebook, Periscope, and Twitter. Barber with it now. He'll turn, give it right up the middle. Not much there. Was that Tanner Jackson again? Nope. Crawford on the carry. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Leo in no hurry. Norwell with now 9 guys up on the line in the box. And here comes Crawford again. He's got the edge and more. He'll get close to first down yardage, and we're going to have a face mask. There'll be a penalty at the end of the play, a face mask on Leo. And I think that's just the 5-yard variety one. It is, but it's enough for a first down. And those chains will move once again. The clock will continue to run once they spot the ball and get us going again. And Leo will just need to run one more play and we'll head to the fourth quarter. A fast-moving game here at Leo High School. Here's the snap. Barber will go straight ahead. He'll pick up about 2 on the play, and that'll do it here for the third quarter. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the start of the fourth quarter. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com. Quick score update for you before we get started here in the fourth quarter. It's Pioneer leading at halftime over New Haven 22-12. Barber with it once again. He'll pitch it now to Hepner, who's back there at running back. He's got enough for the first down. He gets held up and then gets blasted on the far side of the field. And we'll see if they do give him first down yardage. Looks like they might actually, yeah, they will. Ball will be down now at the Norwell 45.
Yeah, we got it.
And we've got a whistle. Official timeout. He was making sure a player had a face mask, or excuse me, had his mouthpiece in. Here's the snap. Barber calls his own number. He holds that ball down by his hip. He didn't fool anybody on that play, especially big number 54. Boylan with the tackle. You'll see Boylan on the basketball court as well. I'll tell you what, these two teams should have a heck of a game in basketball this year. Norwell loaded, Leo going to be loaded again. 11 minutes to play, second down and 12 from the 47.
They allow seven. Hey, did they offer?
And they'll get Norwell to jump. Boylan in the backfield, and that'll cost him 5 yards. So second down now and 7. So they get their yardage right back. Here's a give to Hepner, straight up the middle, and he pushes forward, and he's got the first down. That triple threat in the backfield works again. Offensive line now really starting to take control of the pace of this game for Leo. Almost everybody on each of these two teams plays both ways. Hepner will check out after getting the first down. Tanner Jackson will trot back into the huddle. 10 minutes to go here in this game. Norwell needs a stop here and a turnover. Barber with it again. Little misdirection here. Here comes Tanner Jackson again. He's stopped by Breege, held up, but he'll pick up about 2 and some more laundry on the far side of the field. Let's see if they call. I'm not sure the official's still trying to holding on Leo. And from right there, it'll move it back 10, so it'll be first down and 20. They could care less. They just want that clock to continue to run. 9:50 to play. Barber now keeps it. Nope, I'm sorry, they tricked me on that play as well. Miller with a run of about 6, maybe 7 on that. Nine minutes to play. Barber will walk his offensive line up there. Second down and 13 from the 37. Tanner Jackson again. Jackson will get back to the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up third down and 10. And we'll see if they try to go to the air or just take the air out of the ball, run another one, and maybe even go for it on fourth down. They lead 14-0. Norwell has yet to establish any offense here in the second half. And they'll pitch it here to Crawford. Crawford busts through. He's got enough for the first down. He just overloaded that right side, And there was nothing Norwell could do on that play to slow down Mr. Crawford. And that will take some more time off the clock. He didn't even get touched till he was up into the second level. Ball rests at the 22. And the give right up the middle. Not much room there for, not sure if that was Crawford or Miller. Max, number 12 on the carry. Max Leffler. And they'll bring Hepner back in. Jackson will trot out. The ball still at the 21, second down and 9. We are already under 7 minutes to go in this game. And the give. Here comes Crawford. He'll pick up a couple on that play. It'll be interesting to see when they decide to go to that boot, because every time we've seen that play, we see Barber come out the backside on the boot, and there's nobody out there to cover him. Third down and about 6. Ball in the 19. Inside the Parkview Sports Medicine red zone now is Leo. My guess is their kicker's got the leg to make it from this distance. Snap, the pitch. Hepner now, will he get strung out? He gets tripped up. Might have picked up about a half a yard, maybe a yard on that play. And they're going to try a field goal now. We'll see where they spot the ball. Macaulay will come in to kick this field goal. Yeah, maybe even Jared Sauter lets his play clock run all the way down, uses a timeout. Not that he's trying to ice his own kicker, but they can run it down there. 31-yard attempt coming. Here's a good snap, good hold. And that is money. Macaulay with the 31-yard field goal. And with that, we'll take a timeout. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
17-0 our score here. 5:25 to play in this game. Norwell going to have to put the ball in the air. Here's the boot. Oh, he drove this one deep. It's going to come down to Graft. He'll bring it here on the near side, straight up the field. He'll get over the 20, maybe out to about the 22. Leffler on the tackle. And Norwell going to have to get in a hurry now. Riley will trot out on the field. And we'll see if Leo decides to bring in some extra DBs now. They figure Norwell will try to throw. two receivers on the far side, one here to the near side. That's Luke Graff. He's shown the ability to get behind the second level. No, nope, they'll hand off now to Ringer again, and he'll pick up about 4. And they'll have to get up quickly. Tanner Jackson on the stop. Under 5 minutes now. Norwell taking their time. And they did bring in an extra defensive back, did Leo. And a quick throw to the outside. And they'll turn it up the field and pick up the first down. That's Luke Graff. And they'll say he was down, and he's down. Now he's up. Allen on the tackle, but that's enough for a first down for Norwell. Only score here in the second half, 35-yard field goal. And that was just about a minute and a half ago. Riley once again, two receivers here to the near side. He drops it, picks it up, now rolls. He's got some room out here. He'll run towards the sideline. Fakes, goes out of bounds. Oh, and that's going to be a late hit on number 22 on Riley, and he gets up slow. O'Brien going to get hit with a personal foul. And his grandfather up in Michigan not going to be happy with that. And that'll be 15 yards, and we have two personals. We have one on each team. So they offset. Didn't see the second one. It must have been at the end of the now I look here on the field. We have 3 penalty flags laying down on the ground. Now the official's going to go back and talk to each other. So that'll bring up second down now and about probably about 6. Don't know if after Riley was hit out of bounds by O'Brien, if another player came in and cleaned the clock of O'Brien, and he got called for a personal foul as well. So second down and 6 now for Norwell. Luke Graff now in motion. They'll pitch it to him. He'll throw it. They've tried this already once. That's too far out of everybody's hands and almost picked off. Number 6. Gutekunst was right there, dropped it. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6 now. .401 to play. Riley with the 5-step drop. He'll throw it, a screen. They throw it underneath, and there's going to be a penalty at the end of this. The quarterback was driven to the ground at the end of the play by number 5. You cannot do that, and you're going to get 15 extra yards at the end of this run. And Riley gets up slow. Still seeing if we can get an updated score on New Haven. It still says 22-12. Snyder leading Concordia in the 4th, 20-0. Carroll leading Northside 36-26 in the 3rd. Busco wins tonight over Garrett 35-8. Actually, that's in the 3rd quarter. Homestead beating Lures 21-0. Make that 28-0 now. A big 2nd down and 6 coming now for Norwell. 3:40 to play. Riley straight drop. He'll rush, come here to the near side and go out of bounds. And another flag comes flying in at the end of the play. Now this was not on the tackle here. This was behind the play. I saw Livingston and another player get tangled up. And yeah, they called that right at the end, but it was not in that play on the sideline. It was behind it a little bit. And they'll say a block in the back on Norwell. I think it was Livingston that was hit in the back. Hard to miss him at 6'5". So that's going to move, unless they take the down, Leo may take the down. Or are they going to move him back 15? They're going to move him back. And now a flag comes out. Unsportsmanlike conduct now coming on Norwell. So I'm not sure who they called that on. I didn't see. It might be number 13. Now moving back another 15, so the wheels coming off here for Norwell late. And they'll move him back inside and all the way down to the 17. So it'll be 3rd down and forever. And now the head coach out on the field for Norwell. And I'm not sure what the coach is doing on the field. And I think he's out there to calm down the troops. Tell them to keep their mouth shut. Unless they used a timeout as well. Instead of going to the sideline, the coach came on the field, something you don't normally see in high school football. And while he's standing there, I'll try to get Twitter back up here and see if I can find you some more scores. Maybe there's an update on New Haven. Still nothing in the New Haven game. They were at halftime, but I'm sure they're out of half by now. Into 3, Wayne still leading Northrop. I think a player got ejected during all of that. I was looking for the score, didn't see who it was. So now it is 3rd and 27. Riley will drop, now turns back to his right. Got to get around, and that is going to be, did they call intentional? No, it got back to the line of scrimmage, so 4th down. A lot of talking going on between the two teams, and I saw the head official reaching for the flag. That time he ate it. And now Norwell will punt. Back to punt is Riley. He's got Luke Graft out here on the near side. They're going to cover him up. High snap. Good catch by the quarterback. He'll hold it. Now he'll run. He'll kick it. They'll have good coverage on this because it's going to take a huge hop. And another big punt for Riley. And they'll pick it up. Down inside the 25. Actually, they'll say right at the 28. A couple of first downs here by Leo, and this game will be history. Here's the give. They'll go right up the middle. And a pickup of a couple there for Leo. And the clock continues to run. Norwell will not use any timeouts. Barber looks up at the play clock, lets it go under 5. Now turns and hands the ball off. Tanner Jackson with the run, and he'll pick up about 4, maybe 5 on that play. So it'll be 3rd down now for Leo. First down here, and that will do it. First down here, we'll be all done. Snap, and the give. Here comes Crawford. He'll cut it back in the middle, and he's got a first down for Leo. I want to thank our sponsors tonight, Kelly Automotive Group, Tom Steel Tire, Big Eyed Fish, ProFed Credit Union, Ottenweiler Contracting, Summit Volleyball, Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning, Alice Teca Mexican Restaurant, iCryo, and of course, our signature sponsor, Parkview Sports Medicine. Conclusion of the game, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll go over the scoring, and we will let you know about the games for next week. We'll take a knee here and have to run probably 2 more plays as Barber kneels it in victory formation. I also want to thank everybody for watching tonight. Our first telecast of a straight NE8 contest between 2 of the top teams in the conference, Norwell and Leo. We know we've got people watching from all over tonight. Michigan, I even think I saw somebody from Arizona watching this game tonight. So thank you for watching here on Summit City Sports. And that will do it. Your final, Leo 17, Norwell nothing. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. When we come back, we will have our
excited about the place that it put us, and the quarantine hit, and we knew we had guys that were going to work hard at home, but just the idea that we could get a lot of them together working hard at a location with people that know what they're doing was really beneficial. And I think, you know, that training did a great job for those guys to kind of get the ball rolling for them, and they came back in the end of June, early July, and it's like they hadn't missed a beat. They were flexible, they were fast, and ready to lift and run and start playing football, so it was a huge benefit for us.
To gain an edge on your competition, it starts with a free one-on-one performance assessment. Call 260-266-4007. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We believe in sharing positive stories and are excited to set the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Basketball is such a reactionary sport, and we talk all the time about your first 3 steps are the most important: powering out, exploding, the things that they're teaching our kids with changing direction quicker, getting a stronger core. Those things have been very valuable for our athletes. Everything that Parkview Sports Medicine has done has been very applicable to what we do on the court. We're learning how to control our bodies, and that's something that I think our girls have really benefited from. Some of our girls who had some speed and quickness now are becoming more explosive.
To gain an edge on your competition, it starts with a free one-on-one performance assessment. Call 260-266-4007. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Leo with a big win tonight. They take down their rivals Norwell 17-0 as the home team sings their school song. Taking a look at the scoring, not much. So this will be quick. DJ Allen intercepts the pass from Riley. runs it in from 3 yards out. They went for 2, didn't get it, 6-0. Leo. Then it was Tanner Jackson in the second quarter. He ran it in from 3 yards out. They went for 2. They got it. They were up 14-0 at halftime. Then no scoring. Then all the way with about 3 minutes to go in the final quarter, it was McCauley who boomed in a 35-yard field goal that probably would have been good from 50 yards out. And that ended all the scoring. So Leo with a big win tonight over Norwell. We're still trying to get a score update on New Haven. And we'll try to do that one more time before we talk about next week's games. And still nothing on that game. So we'll go ahead and run down next week. Here's a look at the schedule. First in the NE8. Huntington North will go to Columbia City. Leo at New Haven, a game we will have for you here on Summit City Sports. Norwell will travel to Belmont. And a big matchup for East Noble. Penn from Mishawaka will come a-calling. And they've already played a tough schedule, so Coach Gary Yeoman's team will head into Kendallville and take on the Knights. Over in the Summit Athletic Conference, Carroll will travel to Northrop. Northrop was getting beat by Wayne earlier this evening. Bishop DeWanger at Homestead. It'll be Lures versus Concordia. Snyder at South, and Wayne will take on the Legends of Northside. So a good win tonight for Leo. They improved to 2-1 on the season, and Norwell will drop to 2-1. That does it here. I want to thank everybody for watching here on Summit City Sports. Have a good night. For my cameraman, Big Dave Peterson, I'm Ryan Dellinger, and you've been watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
Sure, we have to do this. A bit of a hill. His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
Do you see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way, or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see